What's going on, everybody? We are back with another replay analysis. This one of didn't get that bronze reward, ooh. Also known as Rooster for his global name. It's 2v2 Champion 2. You guys replay analyze by going to patreon.com/Gibbs00. Go there, get your replays analyzed, some free play tiers, some coaching tiers. Come support Giblet and soon to be Giblet number 2. We haven't decided on a name yet for his internet persona, but we'll get there at some point. But let's get into this replay. We'll start it over. See how this goes. Alright, right off the bat, the first thing that I like to do in 2s at least, and this is Champion 2, he's going for like an incredibly fast kickoff. The problem with that is as soon as he lands right here, he basically has no choice of where to put this ball. Because he can't turn probably enough to really do anything different. So this ball is going to go left no matter what. Now, it depends on if his teammate is to the left as well, which I actually didn't listen to the audio cues, but that's what you should normally do in 2s. And we're just going to spin around. He is to the left, so that's not terrible. But he basically had no choice in the matter once he did the jump. Like, he couldn't change based on where the opponent is. And that's honestly what I like to do. Not everyone is exactly the same, but we'll go back in here. He doesn't know exactly where Moo's going to go. So, personally, what I like to do is when I'm playing by myself in 2s, is I look to see where the other guy goes on the other team and throw it to the other side of the field. Because then, at worst, it's a neutral kickoff where if both guys went the same way to the left, then if the ball's to the right, it doesn't really matter. Then it's just neutral. But if you don't know where it is, then, like, say he throws his left. Like, that's a neutral kickoff with the possibility of either one getting it anyway. So you have, like, a 50% chance at getting the kickoff to your man, and it's the same 50% chance if you're just basing it off of your own guy. It's just my preference. You just can't lose it directly if you try and of course always win it to the right. But we're talking way too much about this kickoff. Well, let's go back a little bit here on this wall clear. So this wall clear is a little bit sketchy. Obviously he jumps up. He's not sure if there's gonna be a bounce or not. So this play right here, the one thing I would try and do is avoid putting this back to the middle. Like, I know it's an awkward ball, but, like, if you look about it, like, right here, we're going to go into fly view and just show you what's going on with this play. So we're going to go into fly view. Look where this ball is. There is no possibility of a shot here by the blue side. There's honestly not a great chance at a really good pass either, because they basically have to force themselves up the wall, hit this ball, and try and not double touch it and try and get it back mid. There's not much going on here. So this ball, I say this all the time in 2s and 3s. It's like, oh, it's non-threatening. So you don't have to hit this ball right away. He actually could have took his time, spun around this wall. So he could have drove like this, spun around, and then cleared it to the corner. Or just waited for the ball to kind of come down a little bit further and then force a 50-50 out of it. He hits this ball early, which is, again, no point. Because basically, you just did their job for them. Now you have centered the ball. But there's 2 players available instead of only 1. And it didn't cost them any boost for any of those players. So that's why you just got to be very careful about plays like that. If the ball's in a bad spot, don't center it for them, basically. Just wait on it or try and turn around and put it in a safer spot. Like, that should have definitely been a goal. That was a very easy play for Poke. And I'm actually going to go over to Poke and show why this is such a bad play. So you see here, right as this happens. So we see him, he doesn't have a lot of boost, which, you know, makes sense for why the aerial is probably rough. But he's just kind of chilling around. Look where Moo's driving. So we see this bad clear, and Bronze is nowhere near it, or Rooster is nowhere near it. Moo is turning around in net. He does not have to fly for this ball at all. He could wait for the bounce shot at this point. He has so much time. And he just kind of hits it with his tires, which is pretty rough. Then they get a secondary miss on Blue, which, honestly, Blue should have scored one of those 2 goals. But it didn't happen. So here we go again. No boost, no real threat here. The one thing I would say on this play is, again, try not to throw the ball right back to him. That boost might have come back. It was hard to tell because the replay bugs on boost, but he could wait that out a little bit longer. Force someone to at least challenge him so it makes it that there's only 1 player available. And that's basically what you want to do in 2s. At least, like, if you're going to have a bad hit, at least force one other player to to come up with you, so there's less of a chance that they can make a play afterwards. But this whole time, it's just them being boost starved like crazy. So right here, he's going back. Moo makes the save. And I was just kind of waiting this out. He's in like an awkward spot, and at this point, I would just jump. Like, I would jump and boost towards it and just flip it out. Because, again, there's no one back now. So on this play, we see here, the other guy just shot it. So he's in your net. So at this point, whatever you can do to spill this ball forward, this should have been a goal for Orange. If he spills this ball forward, then at least, like, they have a fast break opportunity. They probably don't have enough boost, and Moo is kind of chilling around here anyway. So it probably wouldn't have mattered. K-Dog probably would have got possession, but he would have had to dribble it all the way back to that mid boost and make a play from there, and they would have had so much more time. Instead, they just get confused, and a goal happens. And we're spending way too much time on the first 40 seconds of this game, but whatever. Let's continue. Moo with the whiff. Now, once again, here, there's no one around. You can just take your time, but Moo decides to try and throw it off the wall. It's actually a good thing he misses this ball, because that would have been a relatively weak shot, and K-Dog would have got possession. Right here, slowing it down. I like that idea. Tries to go for an aerial dribble, just doesn't get the lift off that he needs on this. What he probably should have done was just wait for it to bounce, and then go up with the aerial. But I like that play better than just rushing the shot and throwing it right at him. So. Right here, a little bit sketch. He's trying to get rid of this ball. He throws it right out to K-Dog. Then he jumps again. I think he wanted to block his shot in case, or have a chance to block it, but it was kind of just a challenge gone wrong that turned into a pass. Okay, should be pretty easy. Might have hit that one a little bit hard. Like on this play right here, he has time again. A lot of time here. Where he could have, like, front flipped and, like, just barely tapped it with his side. The one questionable thing would be, is Pokey going to challenge him? But he does get the boost at least. Not a good pre-jump here going off the wall. One thing that's never a good idea to jump right after coming off the curve. Because your car, because of the suspension, will want to change its direction. Like right here, you see him, it starts to backflip on him. That makes it a little bit worse. But there's really no need to pre-jump there. Probably could just wait it out. He probably could have rotated back around his wall. Let Moo make the first save. Worst case, he plays it off the wall. Alright. Kind of trying to present himself for a pass here. The one thing I don't like about this is don't go to the wall. Right here, as soon as he grabs that boost, I would have turned a little bit more infield and presented for like a deflection. Going off the wall just takes too long, and it could have been intercepted. But it didn't matter anyway. Moo really didn't do anything with this ball. So at this point, just bail. But he decides to attack it anyway, which I get it because Moo, like at this point, you don't realize Moo's going to do this. But he gets the bump at least, and he's going to head on back. Good idea. He's trying to kill it in his own corner and keep possession while grabbing boost. Just kind of hits it a little bit too weakly on the side. But at least he gets the boost and now can try and defend for him. Okay, close one, but worked out. Nice clear here into a shot. At least force them to make the save. Nice boost usage here. So he goes all the way back to the corner. Then just boosts a little bit and uses a front flip to make sure he gets the supersonic speed. Which is what you want to do. Because, again, he didn't have to worry about his positioning from all the way back. So he can front flip and be at ease and save a little bit of boost. Ooh, that was bad. When you're going for a back pass, you always have to just see where the other guys are. And don't do anything too quickly. Because it could confuse your teammate. Right there, Moo was coming in. Obviously, and just not the greatest back pass, but that's okay. They gain possession. The one thing I would be worried about here is we've seen Moo multiple times in this game do absolutely nothing with the ball when he's alone. So at this rate, I would be a lot more safe when Moo gains possession. Like, I would be chilling in net right now. He moved up a little bit, and Moo got completely beat once again, and now he puts him in a bad spot. And that's just kind of reading how your teammates are playing, right? Like, if you notice that, hey, he's really good, or he keeps going off the wall for aerials, like, let him do that, you know, try and feed him the ball up the walls. But if he's doing really badly by himself, then play a little more passive. Nice play here, though. Nice little fast breakout. We'll go back just a little bit here. One miss there. K-Dog just completely whiffed, so at this point it's just, yeah, just throw the ball forward. Nice position on the ball to get both boosts. Passes to himself. That's a really, really nice play. So well done there. Alright, nice little deflection. Here we go. Moving up with Moo there. The one thing he's got to be careful about is whenever he moves upfield like this, and when he doesn't make the play happen, he tries to linger. Like right here, he's lingering for really not much of a reason. Like, there's not really an angle that pass comes out to him. He could, like, force a 50, I guess, but it's not going to really do anything for you. And then that just means that Blue has a chance to counterattack incredibly quickly. Like, I would rather see him just rotate back for that mid boost, wait out the corner play, see where the ball pops out, and then make a play from there. Like, don't also go into the corner, because once you do that, it's like even if you win the ball, will that go in? No. Will it turn into a pass? Probably not. So it's like, eh. Nice wall aerial dribble here. Nicely done. Just trying to make a play happen. But a good save by the Blue side. It's a really nice play. And good recovery as well on the landing to get the boost. This is actually really a good hustle play here. Well done. The one thing I thought he was going to do was just pinch around the wall and just kind of forfeit possession. But he actually does a really good here to notice that he's got a little bit of time. Tries to make a little bit of a play. And gets that corner boost out of it, which is what that play is all about. Just try and boost starve here. He should know that Blue has barely any boost. There we go. Just wait on the mistake with 0 boost. Which is a good play here. The one thing I didn't really like him doing is, like, he's trying to play fast at all times. He tries to, like, jump up the wall and be all quick. But honestly, being on the wall here is not really the play. Because the ball is so far out. And he got way too close to see how that play would happen. Now, they got an incredibly weak touch, so it did work out for him. But 9 times out of 10, being that close is not going to pay off. Waiting out the little aerial dribble. Nice. And gets the boost control again. So, solid plays here. Great boost starve. Decent shot. Like, obviously, probably wanted it a little bit higher. But the way the ball was coming down is going to be very difficult to keep that elevated. But again, just force them to play with no boost. Again, another corner boost grab, and he gets another goal. Right here, he's just absolutely controlling the game here. Well done. Off the wall, just following it up. And honestly, they have no boost, so they can't really challenge him in the air. So, well done there. Great control, great boost control. And just keep that pressure up. So yeah, like the one thing I've noticed is, like, I think this guy's got actually really good mechanical play. And if he is a normal champ too, like, this could just be his placements for the season. I'm not sure exactly where he sits. But say he is a normal champ too. But I think the one thing is just being a little bit too close. Just being a little bit too aggressive. And maybe not in this game we've seen it with counterattacks. But I could see him in a lot of ranked games just getting counterattacked a lot. In twos, like, if he continues to play that way, where it's like, oh, I'm going to come into the corner with him and just try and make a play happen, and just be a little bit too aggressive, and probably some wide open nets happen in twos for him, is my guess. Say he is a normal champ too. Right now, nothing really happening. Kind of a missed wall play there. Might turn to a goal, but nice save by Moo. Nice 50 as well, but it actually just didn't work out for him, but I like his position in here on this 50-50. It's not bad. He tries to read the opponent. But just, they had more momentum, so power through it. Nice play right there to beat out the defender. And a fast break goal. Beautiful. So this play is a little bit dangerous because both of them are in the corner, but sometimes it's all about just being quicker to the ball. And whoever gets there first is going to win out. And in twos, if you can win out versus that last man, there's going to be a lot of wide open nets. So well done. He's definitely showing that he's probably the fastest in this lobby. Game speed wise, and he's using that now pretty effectively. Those last 2 goals, a kind of a questionable touch by Moo. And so right here again, I'm not a big fan of this positioning. He gets the big wall clear, but you have 10 seconds left. You have a goal lead. Like right there, he tries to do something with that ball. He should have been leaving already. Now here, sure, he might have been able to make that play. Say Moo doesn't jump, but as soon as Moo jumps, he needs to just bail. He needs to go back for that corner boost and play some defense. Right now, he's like lingering around with 20 boost. 20 boost. And say that shot's on net to the back left corner. It's going to be a very difficult aerial to make the save. Luckily for him, it goes towards this side of the field and makes a really nice clear. Might even go in the net. Came close, but he's just going to be a little bit careful about clock management right there at the end with no boost. And overall, like, I think he used his speed extremely effectively for this lobby. I just worry about other games about, do you get counterattacked a lot? And I could see that happening, being maybe just slightly too aggressive. But overall, pretty solid replay. Thank you so much, Rooster, for sending it in. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.